Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Saturday afternoon presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. Last outing for Orlando. They won that game against the Timberwolves.
How about the athleticism on display defensively in that win?
Yeah, it was reflected in their shot block total, Greg. I mean, they were very disruptive, which I think is a combination of hustle and muscle.
Now Sacramento starting five. Rudy Gay is out there with Quincy Acey. Then it's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Bellinelli. And it's Cousins in at the five, roaming the paint. Big step last year for Vucevic's offense, Clark. Unstoppable at times, both on the blocks and facing up.
Vucevic is a real outstanding future all-star front court. Rebounds at a high rate in traffic and out of his area. Finishes, faces up. This kid has a lot of upside. I really like his game.
And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. Payton passes to Vucevic.
Oh, God.
He kicks it to Gordon. There's the dish to Oladipo. He feeds it to Fournier. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Vucevic. Here's Gordon. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball. Beautiful pick by the big man, Cousins.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Oladipo outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Oladipo's got his first bucket of the game,
person
and
watching.
on the board for 3. Rondo kicks to Gay.
Yes, no, maybe so.
Trying to unmute my voice is being broadcasted too, so I need to hear twice. I'm trying to disable.
The shot is off. The Magic go the other way with it. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
Yeah, for sure. Neither team a big-time contender in their respective conferences, Greg, but when the teams are fairly evenly matched, it can still be entertaining basketball.
And they're able to recover. Bellinelli gets the bucket.
Gross.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Payton kicks to Gordon. Back to Payton. Here's Fournier. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. 5 on the clock. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
What a play there. The hoop.
Great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that go. Stayed focused on the rim. Knew he was going to get hit and still was able to finish.
Now here's Rondo. Not too proud of his numbers in that game against the Heat, that's for sure. Another miss by Gay.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the
With the jam.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of it.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And Doris Burke spoke with George Carl. Doris?
Guys, he anticipates they'll be able to take advantage of the perimeter defense they're facing today and convert a lot of easy chances and uncontested looks from the outside. We'll see if they can knock them down, Kevin.
Doris, thank you. No, Clark, hard to create spacing without the three.
I agree there. I mean, I'd say it's almost impossible with the size and speed of players in this day and age.
And the shot is good. Well, the main problem last year for the Kings, Greg, their defense. Just couldn't slow teams down on their end of the court, and it cost them.
Yeah, listen, a lot of it had to do with the defensive problems overall. They were pretty much in the bottom 10 of every major defensive category, and dead last in blocks as well.
And there's the pass to Vucevic. Here's Gordon, and the rejection by Cousins. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. stolen away.
Wouldn't let me switch off the player.
Outside Rondo.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me change the title.
The feed to Bellinelli.
Or maybe it
Sacramento
did, and I
moving
just
it
wasn't
around.
paying attention.
Here's Cousins. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
And you said it. I mean, the Kings had a tough time on defense. They also gave up the most fast break points in the league. I mean, they had a tough time getting back and defending in transition.
Inside.
Oh.
Acey's shot is good.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
I know.
It's stolen by Rondo.
Son of a mother effer.
Here's the teardrop.
Really? Come on! How do you just throw that pass through 2 people?
That is up-tempo
Ridiculous.
basketball at its best. So
Frustrating.
much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see.
Wait a second. Let me see what my settings, coach settings. Oh, okay.
If they can
Everything's
build
automatic.
on it and keep this lead.
Sacramento making a switch here. Caspi's checked in.
And the Kings were last in fast break points allowed. As you mentioned, what is odd was that there were rumors last season that the front office wanted to try out cherry picking on purpose. Pretty sure that's one of the worst ideas to try out in the NBA.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
Here's Gay. Gordon with the defensive effort. Orlando leading. Here's Oladipo, and it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call.
Are you watching it or no?
Was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he
Doesn't say
kinda
anybody's in the thing.
slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Patrick Patterson. He's checked in for Evan Fournier. Hezonja comes in for Oladipo. And it's Watson in for Elfrid Payton.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball
It's a
is in
low run
his
out play.
hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Cauley Stein. Back to Collison. It's stolen by Watson. And here we go with the Magic fast break.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Hezonja, yeah.
Kicks it to Bellinelli. Rudy Gay on the wing. Shoots from the corner, and he hits the jump shot.
Pretty sure that guy has all
Gay's
their
got
points.
9.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring
Rudy
with
Gay.
confidence. And guys, you see how Rudy Gay just exploded last season in the second half. I mean, I think he felt at ease in George Karl's system. And I think that's one reason why you're starting to see just how good Rudy Gay can be.
Shot by
Not
Gordon.
really his shot, but
Wide
he was open.
Off target with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Caspi.
Not sure why you would make a dude.
Now
who's
Bellinelli. He
not a
has
three-point
6.
shooter.
6 on the
Play
shot
him
clock.
for a three-point shooter.
Lets the 3 fly. And another 3.
We should probably
for
guard
Sacramento.
Rudy Gay. I'm
Long
looking at
time
you,
critics have gotten on
Hezonja.
Gay for his lack of efficiency, but he quieted some of
Fournier, or
those voices
whichever one
Clark
you use
last
on
year
him.
with his play and stats.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, across the board, he made nice improvements, not only in his scoring, but also his ability to create shots for others.
Out of bounds.
Why would you do that? That's not what I told you to
The
do.
best defenses in the NBA. 4th, the Kings.
3-inch basket.
You know, I
I'm just
don't
gonna
think
throw
all
it
the
off.
time that defensive-minded teams get the credit they deserve. And sometimes I think that teams like this aren't as exciting to watch. But you know what? It's effective. Limiting your opponent's points goes a long way towards giving you the results you're looking for.
Right.
Smith checked in for
I generally like to
Orlando.
play free safety.
Sacramento also making some
Be
changes.
the big man
Butler
running
is
around the
checked in
paint,
for
but I
Gay.
clearly need to
And
play
it's Ben
some
McLemore
defense.
in for Bellinelli.
Crap.
Shot
Bull
good for
crap, that's like
McLemore.
28
You know, there's
feet.
no better sign of how
Get outta
efficiently
here.
a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Here's Hezonja. A 17-point game for him in the win against Minnesota. Now here's Watson. He's covered by Collison. Watson dishes to Smith. Here's Patterson. No good, unable to end this run. Kings leading now by 3.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Now here's Collison. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Miami.
Really
left the run. And that's now
one time we stopped somebody.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't get him up more tightly on the perimeter.
To the wing on the left. Dishes it to Watson. Smith with a screen on Collison. Watson kicks to Smith. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
All right.
Passes it to Caspi.
What the heck?
Wow,
this is ridiculous.
Showmanship is just deflating right now.
If this guy were that good, he'd probably get real minutes in the NBA. I'm just saying.
Definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Now, here's Watson. Last game we saw him score 13. Lasagna's shot is off. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Butler from outside. Rebound by Smith. The Magic trail by 7. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And here's Watson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Tries it from 19. He hits the shot at the very last second.
Goodness. Woo! The pressure on him in those circumstances was massive.
Oh, man. What pressure?
Freaking
you guys are
man.
Exaggerating here. I mean, you
like that at the buzzer.
And power forward Patrick Patterson, getting better every season. He said that his college career at Kentucky really helped prepare him for his life as a pro.
I think my 3 years at Kentucky, caused what I am now, as far as being a sound player, a guy who's not all about himself, who puts his team first and who works hard.
Patterson Clark, exactly the guy he says he is, and that's why he's one of those glue guys you've got to have on your team.
Yeah,
pretty awesome, right?
Valutility, I call him, the kind of guy who his teammates just love. I mean, they know.
I think this game is actually for free on the marketplace right now, which is actually kind of annoying.
He's going to do what he's supposed to do, and be where he's supposed to be, and do it when he's supposed to do it.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Sacramento.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
On the floor for Sacramento, Quincy Acey out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Caron Butler. And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Collison at the shooting guard position.
Welcome to the Magic. Look at all those seats that are filled with bodies. He ain't pissed at all.
Back to Collison. Tries again. Cousins.
Mine.
Those are chances almost always.
Run.
You can rely on him to get you 2 points. But
slow down.
Just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Payton kicks to Vucevic. Pass to Nicholson. Fires for 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
It's called confuse the enemy. If I don't know what I'm running. If I don't know what I'm running, that means they don't know what I'm running.
Butler in the corner.
No!
Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
That's
One
foul.
problem the Magic faced last season was depth. They really weren't a deep team, and it hurt them along the way.
Yeah, it sure did. I mean, they had the second fewest bench points in the league, and that number
was
really low because they didn't use the bench that often.
Say if that guy makes that shot, then I'm going to retire.
Did a lot of the heavy lifting.
That's also a foul. Thank you.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul and still make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The Kings were off to a hot start last year, but things certainly fell apart midway. A big factor in that was the messy firing of their coach, Mike Malone.
Yeah, really, that firing came out of nowhere to the fans and the players, and it seemed odd to fire a coach that has been leading his team to good basketball.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did.
Way to be patient on offense.
Boy, that was a nice job.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
And, you know, we'll never really know the full details of why Malone was fired, but the effect it had on the team was easy to see.
That was not the shot I wanted to take, but it is!
Very
That was a horrible shot.
To give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
I was like, he's going to be open, and then I started the shot, and I was like, he's not open. Whatever. If that dude ever makes that shot in real life, then I will freaking give him $1 million. $1 million.
The way they handled that, they were able to right things, so to speak, by landing George Karl later on. Clearly one of the better coaches in NBA history.
Well,
looks like Rondo's going out of the
game.
game.
Rookie year for Payton, but he came along very strong.
Yeah, it looked really good for the Magic down the stretch. Even recorded his first triple-double. I think there will be more of those in his career.
And guys, for Payton, so many were talking him up as the best point guard of the class early. But it's never easy to adjust to the NBA speed, and it just took him a little bit of time.
Gordon's checked in for Andrew Nicholson. Collison, the pass to Cousins.
So you can shoot that.
Collison dishes to Cousins.
Come on, buddy.
Here's Bellinelli, guarded by Oladipo. Shot clock at 6, and the pass to Ace.
Bull crap. Bull crap.
Off target with his
all right.
three.
Good.
And guys, I think the next big step for Alfred Payton is going to be getting his shot right. I mean, he has the tools to be an impact guard, but it's hard to create when you can't keep teams honest from deep.
And it's Gordon missing.
That's Quincy Acey. I'm going to hack this guy.
At the rim.
Nothing.
I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Should have been
Collison
foul.
with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Gay. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
We were about to have another discussion about guarding Rudy Gay.
Rarely miss those.
Payton outside. He kicks to Vucevic.
Terrible play. Can you run like
Payton
a decent play
outside.
for once?
Oladipo outside. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Oladipo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Probably shouldn't have made that shot.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song.
Oh, that was a block.
And 4.
Cousins with the bucket.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Payton outside. Vucevic up top. Payton outside. Gordon kicks to Payton. Here's Vucevic. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. 6 points for Vucevic.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's
They call it
whoever's
it.
And the Magic struggled last season, still waiting on one of their young stars.
Watch, we're going to call a timeout, and then one of my dudes and one of their dudes is going to be like, no.
At the end of the year, the Magic saw leaps from Oladipo and from Elfrid Payton.
Yeah, I like those two young guys, Kevin, but it's hard to compete in the NBA without a top 20.
Here's an interesting lineup that I probably would have never put on the floor by myself, but whatever.
Hey, guys. Well, George Karl had some advice for the team in that last huddle. He said their plan was to run their offense through Gay. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be the offensive end. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference.
That's exactly what it looks like.
Kevin.
Has the ozone in and everything.
Here's Bellinelli.
Tried.
17 points for him.
I'm going to guard this Gay fella.
Yeah, actually, but Kevin, a lot of those points came at the line. I mean, he was aggressive.
Nah, dang it.
Settling and really did a good job of cashing in on those free throws.
Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I'd say, 8 lead changes, that speaks for itself.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Watson, the pass to Smith. And again, it's Orlando converting.
They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it all day.
And it's about getting open looks, and they've used that shot with great effect here tonight.
No good from Caspi.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Well, the Kings are 11-2.
On the wing, Gordon.
And my team is, what, 3-8?
Pocket 4. Watson for 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
The Kings.
Collison kicks to Cousins.
The King. This is one of those things where the game says, "Hey, you have good players, so you should be good."
Rebound by the Magic.
In real life, it actually didn't really work out for him.
About it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
The Kings trail by 4. Bellinelli dishes to Collison. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Azania. Darren Collison pulls it in.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And Patterson kicks to Watson. Back to Patterson. Second chance shot. That's good. And the assist goes to Watson.
You are about 11 seconds behind.
And the Magic lead by 6. Sacramento's gone 5 of 8 from 3-point.
Yeah, there's a lot of chaos that just happened.
The drive by Collison. The dish to Casper. And stolen by Watson. To the paint. Here's Gordon.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember.
Dude, you need to go and look at that guy right there that just dunked it. Aaron Gordon was in the that guy's gonna make that. Was in the dunk contest this year at the All-Star break. He lost, even though he shouldn't have lost. But like, go watch the dunks that he did. It was ridiculous.
No good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
You guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
Well, exactly. I mean, you just can't win. If you don't shoot a better percentage than that, it's not going to happen.
Here's Azania.
Come on.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And Scott Skiles has been around the league as a coach
for
a while now, coming home to where he played most of his career here in Orlando. And at times he can be a demanding.
I know he was wide the heck open too. Pissing me off.
109.
He's a three-point shooter who was wide the heck open, and he blew it.
Shot from free throw range. Orlando moving the ball around. He feeds it to Watson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries to save it. Fader on the way. And it falls.
What? You can make that, but you can't make a wide open 3? What the heck is wrong with you?
Outside Collison. And there's the foul. It's on C.J. Watson. That is his first foul of the game. Nicholson's checked in for Gordon. Sacramento also making some changes.
Coach is drunk.
Crawley
I don't know why you put that guy as a small
Butler
forward.
Comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Ben McLemore in for Bellinelli. From deep, McLemore. The rebound by Azania.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw.
You see the little ozone thing in the background?
Yeah, you talk about
you
a guy that's bounced around the league since he's been in it. Darren Collison, I mean, in his first 6 seasons, and he's been a contributor and an impact player on all of them.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Azania, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. He used that pick to perfection. Watson's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Magic.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
It's stolen by Watson. Here's Azania. Down with a nice jam.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Magic out in front. They lead by 11.
That's what I'm saying.
And a chance now to send you.
Well, guys, with Nick here, what was the difference in how this team played as the first half progressed?
We toughened up a little bit. They were getting a lot of easy points, a lot of points around the paint, around the basket, and we just started playing more aggressive, playing hard on the defensive end, and that got us going offensively too. So we just got to keep doing that, play hard, and should be fine.
Well done, Nick. We appreciate it. Guys, over to you.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the halftime show on 2K Sports. Victor Oladipo putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. After missing last game, it was clearly evident he wanted to make his mark tonight. Shaq, what'd you think about the Magic?
The field goal percentage was off the chisnarts, Ernie. Let me rewind it. The field goal percentage was off the charts, Ernie. It was well planned, well executed. They took very few bad shots, and that needs to be the focus from here on out. More smart basketball, don't try to do too much, and open the door for a comeback.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Sacramento?
Can this team please get fired up on defense? I mean, get angry, get upset. Guys are way too soft and giving up way too many good looks. At some point, you got to draw the line in the sand. Be like, okay, who's crossing this line? If you're coming over here, I'm taking a hard foul, and I'm going to resist you on defense.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
All 3 of those guys are real people, and this is really what they do for a living.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Rudy Gay having a dominant impact in this game.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half.
You really need to stop talking about Rudy Gay.
Offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
I don't really give a crap. All right, moving along.
Here's Rondo, looking for his first basket still in this one. The backcourt is Payton and Oladipo. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post, and it's Fournier in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Here's Bellinelli. Orlando grabs the miss, and the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul. Magic leading by 11. Payton passes to Fournier to the inside. Oladipo dishes to Vucevic. Takes it from 10, and again it's Orlando converting. And Sacramento has possession.
I got the lead, and there's nothing they can do about it.
Rondo kicks to Cousins. Good.
Or you can just,
Cousins has got 6.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Fournier for 3. They grabbed their own miss.
And then got it taken away from me.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Rondo kicks to Cousins, and it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
They're not going to take our lead from us.
Rondo's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Amway Center here in Orlando didn't see a lot of wins last season. Magic really struggled at times. Surprisingly, Greg in this building.
A young team still haven't yet established their identity. Only 13 wins at home, and really that inability to defend that home court is why they fell out of the playoff hunt early. That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Here's Payton. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
Okay.
And he gets the bucket.
I'll just walk all the way.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now.
You know, what's a bit alarming for the Magic at home is that it was a step back from the previous season. I mean, for a team that's supposed to be young and improving, they shouldn't be getting worse at home year to year.
The 9-foot shot. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Oh, come on. That's a bounce pass, not a chest pass straight to the dude.
Here's Bellinelli, covered by Payton. And the foul on Victor Oladipo.
Freaking idiot.
That's his first foul.
I wonder what our stats look like right now. Box score. Depot, Aaron Gordon. Okay.
And a big problem for the Magic at home was that they just didn't protect the rim. I mean, they would end with the second worst home field goal percentage.
Like, that would have been a great bounce pass to the other wing on the fast break, but nope. I got to throw it right to the Kings player. That's frustrating.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Rondo passes to Gay. Can't get it to go. And Orlando will come the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Payton drives in. Sacramento grabs the miss. Now here's Rondo. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Pass to AC. Outside, Bellinelli.
That freaking nabbit. Who's supposed to guard that guy?
He is 6 for 9 on the stat
because whoever it was wasn't within a mile and a half of him.
Well, last season, Greg, another year without playoff basketball in Sacramento. A shame to see some of the best fans in the NBA not be a part of the postseason.
It's a great point, Kevin. Now, 9 straight years where the Kings have failed to make the postseason. 29-win seasons aren't going to get you very far when you're battling in the West.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Really made it.
And for Aaron Gordon, so much fanfare entering the 2014 draft, selected 4th overall, which was actually a couple of slots higher, I think, Greg, than many experts thought.
I agree. And, you know, a lot of people obviously liked him, but Orlando clearly loved him and had very high hopes for this young man. And, of course, the injured foot.
Once again, with a mile and a half space.
Got back on track.
Oladipo, what are you doing?
Those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond.
And, you know, getting back to Aaron Gordon, his defense is really what had scouts most excited. He has the rare combination of strength, lateral quickness, and ups to defend multiple positions.
And that one's good. Cousins.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
Orlando leading by 7. Payton kicks to Vucevic. Low block shot on the way. It's rebounded by Rondo.
And talking about Aaron Gordon, everyone knew coming in that he was kind of unrefined. You're betting on his upside and hoping that he develops a consistent shot. And boy, if he does,
one day we're going to figure out how to not leave that guy so open that he just can't humanly possibly miss.
And there's the feed to Vucevic. There's the pick. Another miss by Vucevic.
Really?
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Here's Gordon. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Rajon Rondo.
How
We've
frustrating.
seen Gordon playing a really good game here. 12 points and 2 rebounds.
And the Kings last season struggled with just about everybody. And the Eastern Conference was no different. Just couldn't get the wins they needed to keep pace in their conference.
Clark, the Kings last season only 11 wins in 30 games against the Eastern Conference.
Oh my gosh, with leaving
wins than the Wolves last season. That was not a good number.
Yeah, and the Kings didn't have a winning record against any Eastern division either. So you can't make up ground in the West if you can't beat the teams in the East.
Rondo dishes to Cousins. They set the pick. Bellinelli passes to Cousins. And the shot is good.
Victor Oladipo,
Cousins
you are killing me.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Payton drives in. The kick out to Oladipo. Back to Payton. Kicks it to Vucevic. 5 on the clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Looking to end his cold spell. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 7th assist in the game. Inside, here's Cousins. No luck. Gordon with the defensive effort. Magic leading by 7. Payton with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Dishes to Vucevic. That one goes.
Foul, maybe?
Just saying. Vucevic has got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball.
No, you will not score.
Your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Rondo kicks to Cousins.
No.
Now Gay.
No.
16 points for him. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
That's how you defend Rudy Gay.
But so far, he's been unable to get uncorked here.
For the Magic, Patrick Patterson. He's checked in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Watson in for Baker. Cauley-Stein. He's checked in for Sacramento.
That's about 33 feet.
7 of 12 from the floor since
he kept backing up. I was like,
nope. Rajon Rondo with the foul.
Look at that reaction.
He'll be DQ'd,
that's awesome.
Disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Smith checked in for Orlando. Hezonja comes in for Oladipo. Big group substitution here.
That dude picked up his 5th foul in the 3rd quarter. We ain't gonna be seeing him for a while.
Butler comes in for Rudy Gay. Ben McLemore, he's checked in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's Collison in for Rajon Rondo.
Oh, just make a 3 for once. That's what you're supposed to do well. You're wide up open. Like, oh my God.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Watson kicks to Smith, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
That's called just do whatever.
Punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. It's taken away by Smith. And here we go. Here's Fournier, and he comes it down.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor. You can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, over that break, I was able to catch the message George Karl was giving to his team. He went over the offensive plan and that it hinges on running through McLemore. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Patterson, the screen. Here's Azania. Oh, good on the
one
triple.
time. Make it open
room
three,
like
please.
that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Outside Collison. 5 to shoot. Can't hit. And Orlando will come the other way. A strong season from Darren Collison cut short last year. Greg shut down at the end of last February.
Yeah, he had that issue with his hip, and that kind of ended things for him in what had been a promising season. A shame since he was having the best of his career to date.
To the left wing, here's Fournier. It's hauled in by the Kings. Cauley Stein's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Left side, Collison. Shot left block. The rebound by Patterson.
Collison was having a career
Well, that was a different
last
guy.
year, guys. I mean, 16 points a game was a career high for him, and he also shot more threes than ever before.
The one thing he can actually do well.
Ball's not loose. And here comes the break.
How's he running my point guard?
The dunk and the foul.
He's like the slowest dude on their team.
They get C.J. Watson.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there.
And he's not a good free throw shooter.
And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Here's Azania. 6 points for him. And here's Watson. Passes it to Fournier. Shot to stop the drought. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. Watson's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight.
Holy crap.
Now here's Collison.
He's
covered by Watson. Right side, Collison. It's off.
We got this, guys.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth.
We're going to win this game. Well, there's Rondo. Let's see if he can pick up his... Man,
Rondo with the steal. On the floor for Sacramento. Rajon Rondo is out there with Bellinelli. Then it's Quincy Acey. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Cousins in at the 5 spot. To the middle. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed.
I don't think Sacramento's missed a free throw.
And now
Sure,
he's
throw that
getting
out there.
it going.
Pretty sure they're not
Thinking about DeMarcus Cousins, Clark, when he was selected, people questioned whether he could stay out of trouble. Many doubted that, he could, but he has stayed clean really since day one.
Yeah, going back 5 years ago, a beat writer actually had the audacity to say he would end up in jail at some point, but Cousins has proved him and others wrong.
Rondo kicks to Gay.
No.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot. You look at him physically, and Rudy Gay is the complete package at the small forward spot. Nothing holding him back.
Kevin comes in at 6'8", has that solid frame, unbelievable athletic ability with the speed to go with that for a player of his height. He is a true talent.
And the Magic making a change here. Gordon's checked in. There's Azania. He's covered by Gay. Here's Vucevic. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
And with Rudy Gay, the physical part of the game has never been a problem with him. As great a physical player as any other small forward. and not play to his strengths.
Negative. You'll see it.
And Vucevic again. Vucevic has got 12 points here in the second half. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
I got him.
Block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also the ball hockey. The way they've come up with the steals, the way they've harassed the ball handler all day, forcing
and it was terrible pass.
They've really done a nice job of taking advantage. And no doubt a lot of players can get in their own head, like Gay does at times. He does so much on the floor, it is odd when he vanishes for stretches of the game. On pure talent, he has few peers in the league.
The guy who's doing it is very good, gifted passer.
Last year for the
but the game is maybe a little too
knew
much. The dude has made like 6 free throws in his life. How does he keep making free throws?
Kevin, for this group, it's soon that will have to be the goal, as patience will wear thin within that fan base.
Payton kicks to Vucevic. That misses off the backboard.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Here's Rondo. It's hauled in by Gordon.
He's not even a center. He's a power forward.
Well, it's been a while for the Magic in regards to the postseason. Another year of missing postseason play. This latest playoff drought comes after they made 6 straight trips to the playoffs from 2007 to 2012.
We're going to win this game!
Now a timeout call by Sacramento.
Dang, the crowd don't like that. You made like 8, you
one of
made
the
like 2
benefits
shots.
of this part of the game is getting
and they're all
on the
shots you
same
probably
page
shouldn't
with
have
your
made,
team,
and you missed like 85
while
shots.
having the
and they're all
chance
shots
to
that you shouldn't have
hydrate with Gatorade and replenish your energy for the late game push. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what George Karl was saying to the team. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying we put ourselves in a corner and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
Thank you, Doris.
Yeah, too bad I don't have a player on my team that can do that. Oh wait, I do. He just won't.
Shot clock at 5. Magic moving the ball around. Lasagna.
Except for terrible shots like that! Holy heck! I'm just gonna make him shoot the stupidest thing in the world!
And overall, this Orlando franchise has been pretty consistent in making the playoffs. They've had 14 playoff trips since the inception of the franchise back in 1989. Given how hard it can be for expansion teams, you have to say that's a solid mark.
Lasagna's shot is off.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Rondo against Payton. Rondo drives in. Can't hit from 12.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Come on, that's all you. Thank you. Well, it's not 3, but it's a for once he makes a good shot, like a shot he's supposed to.
Trail by 12.
It's a miracle.
He dishes it to Cousins. Pass to Bellinelli. Here's the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
What are you doing?
It's stolen by Rondo.
Really? I'm just going to throw it at the guy's foot.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And one thing about Nikola Vucevic, he owns the boards. Posted a top 10 double-digit average in each of the past, equally adept on both the offensive and defensive glass.
Here's Bellinelli for the finish.
Get out of here!
And now Oladipo pushing it out.
Terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
Here is Rondo. Clark, they're looking now at a sizable deficit.
Yeah, you know, they've got a lot of work ahead of them, but no reason to give up hope right now.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, boy.
Guys.
Oh, boy.
All the time that's
really?
still left in this game.
Maybe that'll ignite it. I mean, impossible
impressive.
not to get pumped up after that.
Gay.
At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
Shot clock at 6. And they double up Peyton. Here's Azania. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
But now he makes 3. Good jerk.
The Kings trail by 13. Feeds it to Gay. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And former coach of the year, George Karl, making his way back into the league last season. Kings picked him up halfway through the year to kind of stabilize.
Pretty sure the Kings have not missed a free throw.
Fournier's.
All right, I'm going to confirm that. No, they have missed 1 free throw.
Checked in for
I don't
Orlando.
recall them missing that free throw, but they have sure missed a free
throw. What a pickup to get a guy like Carl Gregg on their bench, as you mentioned. He's just been a winner, Clark, his entire career.
Really? Come on,
he's climbing
buddy.
the ladder in the all-time
Wide the heck
wins
open.
category as a coach, and also he's a cancer survivor. He's overcome a battle with cancer, and that also lends itself to having great compassion and respect for George Karl.
As did his son Kobe.
Quincy Acey for 3, everybody, and he makes it. Holy crap!
To get him
when has this been a thing?
Well, you know,
like somebody tell me, because I don't understand. The dude averages 3 points a game, but apparently he's knocking down 3-pointers.
Vucevic throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
Hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Darren Collison is checked in for Sacramento.
Nikola Vucevic.
The Kings trail by 11. They set the screen. There's the pass to Ace. Gay in the corner.
You cannot pay me to guard Quincy Acey for 3-point range.
Just 5 to shoot.
I won't do it.
The fader. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
In real life, we started them. There's a shot. We started the year this good. Like, first 2 months, we won 19 games and had 13 losses. And then I'm pretty sure we won 10 games for the rest of the year.
In taking it inside to score.
Or like 12 games for the rest of the year.
Azania's
terrible
in.
After the new year.
And that one falls for Fournier. Here's Collison.
All I do is win, no matter what.
Cousins with a screen for Collison. Out to the wing. Cousins, no one around him. Can't get it to go. And Orlando the other way now.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Gay dishes to Collison. They get a hand on it. Here's Azania. He's covered by Gay. Here's Fournier. He kicks it to Vucevic. Clock at 6. Sacramento grabs the miss. Cousins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Collison, the pass to Cousins. And a foul on the shot.
Come on. That's just defense.
For DeMarcus Cousins, his numbers have been flat out phenomenal. I mean, just incredible. Sometimes hidden by
they missed a free throw.
The lack of what's around him in Sacramento, especially, Greg, when you compare last year's stats.
Oh, he missed 2 free throws.
Centers in the NBA.
Yeah, he's averaged nearly 5 points more per game than the next center. Top 3 in rebounding for all centers. This guy is the complete package down low.
Peyton kicks to Fournier. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
Guys, back to DeMarcus Cousins last season. He was top 3 for centers in assists and steals, and he was in the top 7 in block shots.
And talking about Cousins, he's a franchise talent. No one debates that. He can take over a game anytime he feels like it. And heaven help the NBA if he ever starts feeling like it over an 82-game year.
Here's Acey. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
The Kings trail by 16.
I can't make a layup.
This is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence
Mario is
in
on
this
everybody.
matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Magic.
Two great rebounding teams, Clark.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight. That was the edge that was needed.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Look at the Vucevic. The people holding the Vucevic face in the crowd.
One has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers for Vucevic. And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything.
Both teams surrendered.
That came off the iron.
Here's what Orlando's going
with. All the backups are in now.
Jason Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Nicholson comes in for Gordon. Patterson, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And it's Napier in for Elfrid Payton. Here's Napier. He's covered by Collison. Here's Hezonja. Offensive rebound. There's the dish to Nicholson. Second shot opportunity. No good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Hits the front of the rim and out. And Patterson kicks to Napier.
Nope, just one.
Collison against Patterson.
Well, now that'll be another one.
Right on target.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home
Sacramento
to their advantage.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Nick, what can you point to as the team's primary strength for getting this?
Why did you win? We made
Sports post-game show.
Well, he's saying throughout the course of the game that I had.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, along with Shaq and the Jet, as we Nikola Vucevic. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted. And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal.
All right, now let's go see how pissed off everybody is. Cleveland. We're going to lose. I reached level 4. And we lost by $1 billion to the Cleveland Cavaliers. because nobody knows how to score. We're going to work on strength. We're going to work on stamina. Just stamina. All right. Maybe we can end the broadcast. If I can figure out how.